So that, by that I mean no slides, just like something you would write with the board, with a whiteboard. And there's a trick on there to be able to do that. On Google Doc, you can insert drawing, and then you can use your mouse to scribble. So that's, we're not going to blame you if your handwriting isn't perfect, but try to practice a little bit and how you would present your idea in 2 minutes to us next session. And we want you to pick a topic that is any technical topic of your choice, assuming you're all engineers. If you're not, then it could be something else, but aimed at a freshman engineering students, okay? So you gotta make it accessible to students who are, let's say, just coming in out of high school, and let's say they're Berkeley students, so they're pretty smart, but you wanna summarize, what is that idea, that insight, some little thing that you like, some fact that's related ideally to your research or just from your field, okay? So, and so it's gonna be important for you also to introduce yourself. It says, though you're teaching a freshman class and walking in and you're saying, here I am, and here's what I'm gonna teach you in 2 minutes, okay? That's the assignment. So I want you to prepare that, and then next week we're gonna go through and everybody's gonna get a chance to deliver their 2-minute lecture, mini lecture, okay? Any questions about that? All right, it's gonna be fun, have fun with it. You know, you don't have to be super serious, and you can introduce something, but the key is you don't have any images to rely on, nothing pre-stored. You got to do it all on a blackboard, blank blackboard, okay? And I want to see how you do that, all right? And make sure, by the way, note, it's very important that you introduce yourself as part of that process. In fact, I'll write that in. Okay, that all clear? That's for next week. All right, so for this week, so the rest of the time, we're going to do these introductions. So let's see. I'm going to ask Claire, because she's top on my list here.
Excuse
Claire,
me, Professor?
Yes.
Oh, I have to leave in like a few minutes.
Okay.
So can I like maybe go first?
Absolutely, yes. Let's start with you, Tor. So you're going to introduce your partner. So maybe the partner can speak up as well. Then you should come up to the front of our screen.
It's me, it's Professor.
Chris. Yeah.
Okay, it's Chris and Tor. All right, Tor, introduce Chris, and you got to do it in 1 minute.
Yeah, so his name is Chris Landgrebe, and he's a senior undergrad in IEOR, and he did some research work in like industrial commercial database system. Like he did some software work for that, and he's from Cincinnati, Ohio. And fun fact about Chris, he played for Cal football team for 2 years. His favorite teacher of all time is his AP Cal senior year in high school, because the teacher has an interesting background. Like he went to Harvard Law School, and he went to a law firm as well, but he hated it. And Chris has a neutral attitude toward public speaking, because he was kind of forced to practice public speaking in high school. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you nailed it on time. Perfect. That was 55 seconds. Thank you, Tor. Good job. All right, Chris, introduce Tor.
Okay. This is Tor Niteanan. And he's an IEOR grad student with a research focus in machine learning, and more specifically supervised learning. And he's telling me about a project using Markov fields with Professor Hochbaum that he is involved in. For undergrad, he went to Princeton, but originally is from Bangkok, Thailand. And a fun fact about him is that he loves Harry Potter, and unfortunately doesn't love public speaking. Just like myself, can feel the weight of the room looking at him. And his favorite teacher of all time was his chemistry teacher from grade 11. And she was his favorite because going into it, he hated chemistry, but she was such a good teacher and had a passion for it, and helped him learn to like it.
Perfect. Okay, good job. Right in there, right on time. Thank you, Chris. Okay, good. So now we'll go to Abdullah and Abdullah and your partner. Abdullah, who's your partner?
Hi, Josh.
Abdullah, I see, and Josh. Okay, I see you guys. Can both of you guys speak up for a second so we can both find you? Just wave your hands like that.
Sure thing.
Okay, I got Josh and
Yeah, so.
All right. Who's going to go first? Abdullah, why don't you introduce Josh?
All right, sounds good. So my partner's name is Josh. He goes by Josh. His home department is nuclear engineering, and his research is lasers. He works on lasers, plasma accelerators up in the LBL. He was born in Colorado, and he went to school in Colorado School of Mine. And fun fact about him, he's big into rock climbing. In terms of public speaking, he feels confident about casual public speaking, but not the formal public speakings. And his best teacher was Richard Feynman.
Okay, very nice. That's a good choice. Okay, been watching the videos?
Yeah, it's just, as a physics undergrad, it was just very, almost like inspiring to see someone that enthusiastic about teaching and helping other people learn physics, so.
Oh, that's great. You know, it's okay. Just parenthetically, my daughter is she's 17 and senior in high school, and she's taking physics for the first time. And it's been on my list to watch a Feynman lecture with her. So I'm going to do that. So thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent.
All right.
Okay. Josh, introduce Abdullah.
Yeah, so my partner, their name is Abdullah. Abdullah is currently in the material science department. He is a second-year PhD student, and his work is on quantum dots. Originally, Abdullah is from Saudi Arabia and did his undergrad at the University of Waterloo in Ontario, Canada. A fun fact about Abdullah is that he likes cats, but not dogs. So that is his fun fact. And in terms of public speaking, Abdullah is relatively neutral about it. And then finally, Abdullah doesn't really have a specific teacher. I guess he's had a bunch of good ones along the way.
Okay, very good. All right, we have they did that in 45 seconds. Beautiful. All right, thank you, Josh. And I'm going to call on Anthony. Where's Anthony?
Me?
Oh, yeah, you, Anthony. And Anthony, who's your partner?
My partner is Meng Li.
Okay, can you guys both speak up and wave your hands a little bit so then you should.
Yeah. Yes, I'm here.
There he is. All right. Ang Lee, I see you, and Anthony. Good. Okay, Anthony, why don't you introduce Meng?
So yeah, so glad to meet Meng Li as my colleague, and so he is actually from IEOR department, and he is interested in the optimization of SDP, which I later realized is the semi-definite program system. And basically, he has very interesting background that he was actually born in Beijing, and he stayed in Beijing, and he went to the best middle school, the high school in Beijing, and then jumped into one of the two top university in China, which I have no idea which one is the best, but the top two, the Peking University. And also, I think he got an interesting fact that he was planning to fly back to China at the time that the outbreak during the summer, but then he realized that in China, the time that he's gonna fly, actually there is an outbreak occur in Beijing due to actually from a seafood market and actually due to the salmon. And yes, and also like his favorite teacher is he is not very familiar with the public speaking because he used to work as a math student and they working more in the writing instead of speaking. And his favorite teacher is Dr. Grigas. And the reason why is because he said that Dr. Grigas is very very knowledgeable about the content and always give him right direction when he found something that's hard to make a breakthrough.
Great. Okay, good. Thanks, Anthony. Well done. All right, Meng, Meng, can you introduce Anthony?
Okay, my partner is Anthony Dai. His home department is nuclear engineering, and his research interest covers nuclear waste and nuclear policy. he was born in New York City, but he had lived in Beijing for 14 years. So we have both lived in Beijing for a long time. And he graduated from RPI, Rensselaer Polytech Institute. And one interest fact is that he was the head of food club of the university, and he has won an award called Iron Chef Award. He thought public speaking is necessary because he has been a lecturer, and his favorite teacher is Mr. John Strauss, because he has supported him when he was at the hardest time.
All right, good, good. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Mang. All right. Very good. Let's go on now. We got Mackenzie. Mackenzie, where are you? I see you there. Okay, who's your partner? Isaac?
Isaac, yeah.
Okay, great. Isaac and Mackenzie, good. You're right next to each other on my screen. All right. Mackenzie, introduce Isaac first, if you don't mind.
You're muted.
Oh yeah, we can't hear you. Still muted for some reason, Mackenzie. Let's see. Try again.
Can you hear me?
Now we can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I met Isaac, and I learned that he was from Mexico City, and in undergrad, he studied economics and mathematics. Now he's a second-year grad student in the IEOR department, and he's interested in statistics and more of the mathematical side of things. One of his favorite hobbies is rock climbing. In terms of public speaking, he's comfortable, but sometimes gets nervous, but thinks that's not any more nervous than anyone would get from public speaking. And he really liked his undergrad advisor in the economics department.
Good. Okay, great. Well done. And let's see. So Isaac, you're going to introduce Mackenzie.
Yeah, well, my partner is Mackenzie. She goes for MAC, M-A-C-K. She was born in Las Vegas, and then she went to Caltech to study physics. There, the class that she enjoyed most was statistical mechanics, and the teacher who taught that is her favorite. Her hobby is watercolor. She is now in the nuclear department, and her interests are nuclear physics, plasma physics. She also told me that she is working with a professor working in a dark matter experiment, which I believe is very, very cool.
Okay, good. All right, maybe you can teach us about that, Mackenzie, in your 2 minutes next week, right? Okay, good. Well done. All right. Chai or Kai Cadetti?
Yeah, it's Chai.
Chai? Okay,
Yes.
great. Chai, who's your partner?
Yu Hong.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Right next to you. Okay, good. Chai and Yu Hong. Go ahead. Let's maybe Chai introduce Yu Hong.
Okay. Well, my partner's name is Yu Hong. I hope I'm saying that right. You should ask him for the proper pronunciation because I'm not very good at it. He's a material science graduate student. He's working with oxide semiconductors, mainly looking at thermal and electrical properties. Some real life applications he told me about were thermal imaging cameras. He's from central China, but went to Nanjing University in eastern China. And an interesting fact about him was he had green hair up until very recently. I couldn't ask more about that because of time constraints, and his general attitudes to public speaking are neutral, no attitude. And his favorite professors, he actually gave me two, an undergraduate advisor and his current research advisor. And he likes both of them because they just teach very clearly and in a way he can understand.
All right. Okay, great. Thanks, Chai. Yuhang, I hope that wasn't a result, the green hair is a result of one of your experiments. Let's see.
Wait a second, someone just came in the lab.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
You all right? Okay, so Yuhang, you're gonna introduce Chai.
Okay. The name of my partner is Chai, and the way you can remember his name is there is actually chai tea in Starbucks. If I remember it correctly, because I have no idea of coffee, so I have never been to Starbucks.
Wait, by the way, that's a fun fact about you.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
And his home department is nuclear engineering, and his research topic is using lasers to characterize materials, which actually I'm familiar with. And he was born in India, but he came to the U.S. when he was 5 years old. And he was in his undergraduate was in Michigan State University. And one fun fact of him is he can speak Japanese fluently, and he thinks public speaking is very important because we are all scientists. We are confident in speaking some stuff, and we can reach the audience that other people cannot reach. And his favorite teacher is one of the high school teachers because the teacher makes him because he was not a very serious student, but the teacher makes him learn in some certain ways, which I don't know. Yeah, that's all. You mute yourself, Professor.
You're right. Thank you. Chai, I hope you teach us at some point what that secret was from that teacher. Okay, great. We have Chris Reese. Where's Chris?
Hey, I'm Chris.
Okay, Chris.
I'm Julie.
Where's Julie?
Here.
Oh, there you are. Okay, Julie and Chris. Okay, how about Chris, you introduce Julie and then she'll introduce you.
Okay, so my partner's name is Julie. Her home department is IEOR, and her research interests are in like optimizing electrical power systems. Her background, she was born in Singapore, which is really cool, but grew up in Wisconsin. And her undergrad was Washington University in St. Louis. Her fun fact was she was born, she grew up in a small hometown. It was like less than 4,000 people, which is mind blowing. Her attitude toward public speaking, she said that she described it as medium, which means that she doesn't like go out for it, but if she's prepared, she does not mind delivering, which is cool. Her favorite teacher of all time, she said it was a math teacher in undergrad. But like not only was he good at like teaching math, but apparently he was like a ping pong champion, which is like I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's her favorite teacher. So.
All right. Okay, great. Thanks, Chris. All right, Julie, your turn.
Great, so this is Chris Reese. He was born in Trinidad, where as a teenager, he was a swimmer on their national team. Then he went to Florida State University, and now at Berkeley, he's in the nuclear engineering department, working with fusion materials. The favorite teacher was Lance Cooley, who was just like a really great mentor. And Chris loves public speaking.
All right. Oh, good. Well, that's good to hear, Chris. And you actually were very nice, very good at it too. All right. Perfect. So let's go on now. Clara Alivasados?
Hi, it's Clara.
Clara?
Like Clara
Okay.
would say, yeah, but Clara's fine also.
All right, Clara. And who's your partner?
Vish, or Vishal, who also goes by
Hi. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, Vishal. Oh, there he is. Okay, great. Vishal and Clara. Okay, Clara, you want to introduce Vishal first?
Sure, so Vishal, also called Vish, he's in the Department of Material Science Engineering. He is studying magneto-electric materials to make logic devices. He did his undergrad at Cambridge University in the UK. A fun fact about him is that Malia Obama went to his prom, which is very cool. And his attitude was towards public speaking. We both kind of had the same attitude, which is like, we can enjoy it sometimes, but mostly it's just like we can do it. We don't love it. We don't hate it. Like, it's just a thing. And his favorite teacher was a economics teacher that he had because he was very open to debate and arguments, making things a lot more engaging. And that's what I have.
Okay. All right, Malia, you got to tell us that story. That's pretty good. All right. Thank you, Clara. Well done. All right. So Vish, can you introduce Clara?
Yeah, so I got to talk to Clara. She goes by Clara because it's a pretty common name, I guess. And she's in nuclear engineering, and she's working with human factors and digital controls for reactors, or something along those lines. I don't really know what anything is in nuclear engineering. But she was born in Berkeley, but she studied in Vassar College for her undergrad, and she did a master's in sustainable energy at Imperial College in the UK as well. And her hobby, I guess, is doing jigsaw puzzles. She's done about 8 of them. And again, she doesn't hate it or love it when it comes to public speaking. And her favorite teacher is a women's studies teacher who is good at facilitating discussions and kind of making everyone feel heard in her class.
Great. Okay. Great. And that was that at Vassar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. So thank you guys. We're zooming along here. How about Darren?
Hello,
Darren?
my partner was Mahan.
Yeah.
Where's Mahan? Wait. Oh, there he is, Mahan. Okay, Darren and Mahan. So Darren, you're going to introduce Mahan?
So Mahan is originally from Iran, which is also where he did his undergrad in electrical engineering and economics, but now he's in Berkeley doing a PhD in industrial engineering. His research is in applied probability. His new fact is that from this pandemic, he is learning how to cook for the first time. Didn't know how to cook before that, he said. And that he's having lots of troubles with the DMV, which is very relatable for me. As for public speaking, he is afraid of it in English, but comfortable with it in Farsi. And his favorite teacher is Ben Richt.
Oh, Ben Richt here at Berkeley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, good. All right. Thank you, Darren. All right, so Mahan.
Okay, guys. So I met Darren.
Wait, you're going to do it in Farsi or English?
In English, yeah.
Okay, all right, good.
So I met Darren. He's from nuclear engineering department, and his research interest is in liquid metal corrosion. He's from California, and he also did his undergrad in Berkeley. A fun fact about him is that he went from being an undergrad in Berkeley to being a staff and being a graduate student, and he's also aiming for being a professor, probably in Berkeley. So he's trying to collect all the academic positions available here. And about his attitude about public speaking, he does it if he has to. So, and about his favorite professor, his favorite professor is Professor Sean, teaching MSE 102. And that's because he just loved the way he taught that course.
Good. Okay. All right. Super. All right. So let's go to Eduardo. Eduardo, you must be muted.
Yeah, sorry, you want it.
There you are. Okay, good, Eduardo. Who's your partner?
Rashid?
Yeah. I
Who's-
was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rashid, you
you can hear me now.
I can
but Rashid, we can't see you. Can you show us your camera?
Unfortunately, no. I'm running out of battery, and so you can decide if you want to hear me or not have me at all.
Oh, okay. No, we'll let you go. Okay. So how about this, Rashid? Why don't you go first and introduce Eduardo?
Sure. What can I say about Eduardo that we don't already know? Eduardo is at Haas, so our business school here at Berkeley. He's a second-year MBA. He was born in Sinaloa in Mexico, but he moved to Monterrey when he was 18. He did his undergrad at Monterrey Tech in Mexico. And a fun fact is that he can drive tractors. As for public speaking, he doesn't really like it, but it's a necessary evil. For a favorite teacher, he had an engineering teacher who was really passionate about class, and the classes that he taught, so passionate that Eduardo took 3 classes with him. So I think that qualifies as his favorite teacher. But I think that's everything.
Good. Okay. Well done. Thanks, Rashid. All right, Eduardo, what about Rashid?
Okay, so Rashid, he is a nuclear material science researcher here at Berkeley. He was born in Boston, US, and grew up on New York. Also, he is an MIT undergrad. So, fun fact of Rashid is that, similarly as me, he drives forklift. As in terms of public speaking, he's fine with it. I mean, he find it okay. Talking about the favorite teacher, is that there was a college professor that he found out that was very anecdotal, and he really liked that way of getting stuff explained into actual real life situations. And that's it.
Oh, excellent. Okay, great. Thanks, Eduardo. All right, Emma. Where's Emma?
Hi. Hello.
Wait, I'm looking for you, Emma. Wait, I lost you.
Can you see me now?
Wave your hands a bit. There you are. Okay, I see now.
All right,
and then who's
cool.
your partner?
My partner is our grader, ZY. All right, so I'll talk.
Oh, your grader, right. Oh, ZY. Where's
Yeah.
ZY? Where, ZY, put your hands up or something. Wait.
Here, can you see me?
Why is it hiding you? Oh, there you are. Okay, you're on the other page. Okay, good. All right, so Emma, you want to introduce ZY?
Yeah, so ZY or Zhong Yao. She is a master's student at the IEOR department. She actually is graduating this December, and she was born in Beijing, China, and she went to undergrad studies at University of Hong Kong, where she studied a hybrid major of computer science and statistics. A fun fact about her is that she has watched the TV show The Big Bang Theory more than 10 times. And about public speaking, I think she's okay with it. She can be a little bit anxious, but she likes to prepare a lot, and that makes things okay. And she doesn't have a favorite teacher yet, so I guess she's still on the hunt.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Emma. All right, ZY.
Yeah, sure. So my partner is Emma Tao, and she's currently actually an undergrad student at CS department due to a time conflict. And also she's also studying philosophy, and she plans to apply for a master degree, I think, next year. And she's also from Beijing, China. And fun fact about her is that she have won a lot of raffles. Like her chair is from Caltopia. Yeah. Yeah, she's such a lucky girl. And for public speaking, and she needs to prepare for it, but she likes it. And also for the favorite teacher, I think it's Confucius. So it's a famous Chinese philosopher. If you know it. Yeah.
Okay, wait, what was the thing about Caltopia? I didn't get that. What is that?
It's a chair, I think.
Yeah, I won this like supposedly $400 gaming chair at Caltopia because my friend just dragged me into the raffle. So I didn't even know that this was like on the raffle, but yeah.
And you got this killer chair. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, that comes in handy during this during COVID-19. You got a good chair to sit on.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you both. Enzi Chen.
Hello.
Okay. Enzi, who's your partner?
Yankee.
Yankee, where are you?
Hi.
Wait, wave your
can
hand
you
a
hear
little bit. I can hear you, but I can't. You must be on the other page. This is where I wish we could put more.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. So Enzi, you want to go ahead and introduce who's your partner again?
Yankee. Can you
Yankee?
see us both? But yeah, so my partner is Yankee. He was born in Seoul, South Korea. He did his undergrad at Seoul National University, before coming to Berkeley, where he is now a second-year PhD student in the IEOR department. He works on robust optimization for data sets with a lot of uncertainty. And a fun fact he shared was that he is currently calling in from Seoul, where he'll be for this whole semester, but all of his belongings are still in Berkeley, unfortunately. He has a neutral attitude towards public speaking, and his favorite teacher was a teacher during his third year of high school who was incredibly invested in his learning.
Excellent. Okay, great. Thank you. All right, so Hyung-hee, do you want to introduce NT?
Oh, yes, sure. His name is NZ. You can remember as NZ, which is in his middle name. And he is a second year PhD student in material science, and he is majoring on some interface of the materials, and most of his work is doing some simulations. And he was born in Wuhan, China, but he mostly lived in the US more than 20 years. Also he did his undergrad in Stanford University. And fun fact about him is that he didn't live in the same place for 5 years. So he moved a lot. And he is okay to public speaking. And his favorite teacher is his 6th-year math club teacher, which inspired him of some interest in math.
Okay, good. All right, excellent. Let's go to Isaac. Isaac, who's your partner?
Hello.
Hey, Isaac.
Hello. I believe I already.
Did you go already?
My partner was Mackenzie. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Then I'm just this is going to be the tricky part now because it's going down. Okay. Malika. Where's Malika?
Can you
There
see
you are.
me and hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. And who's your partner?
My partner is Rob.
Yeah. Where's Rob? Right next to you. Okay, great.
Okay, so I'm introducing Rob, who's starting his 2nd year in the nuclear engineering department. He works up at LBL on laser plasma accelerators. He grew up in Syracuse and went to RPI for his undergrad in upstate New York. A fun fact is he adopted a kitten over this quarantine period, and the kitten's name is Pascal. Super cute. Public speaking is not really his thing, but it's also a necessary evil kind of thing for him. And his favorite teacher is Dr. Danone from his undergrad, who was a good mentor overall.
Okay, excellent. Very concise. Excellent. So, Rob, what about Malika?
So Malika is a PhD student with the materials department. He is working on wearable sweat sensors. She was born in India and she did her undergraduate in Cornell in New York. She's proud of the fact that she hasn't had caffeine in a long time, avoiding that grad school plague. She personally doesn't mind public speaking, and her favorite teacher was her 1st grade teacher, and she was a good teacher, and she was very fond of Winnie the Pooh. And also, the cat was mentioned. Here he is.
Wait, she has a cat too?
No.
Oh, there's your cat. Oh, there's your cat. What's the name of the cat?
Pascal.
Pascal. Good. Okay. Awesome. All right. How about Mallory? Did we hear from Mallory yet?
Hi, I'm here. Yes.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Hey, Mallory. Who's your partner?
Sasha.
Hi, that's me.
Okay. Sasha? Okay.
Yes.
Sasha Kennedy? Okay, great. So, Mallory, why don't you introduce Sasha first?
Okay, well, this is Sasha. She likes to go by Sasha Fierce sometimes.
No.
Just kidding.
Wait, Sasha Fear? Like
Sasha Fierce, you know?
Fierce.
It's like Beyonce's alter ego.
Okay.
So she is in nuclear engineering, and her focus is on reactor chemistry. She's from Boston, which is where she currently is right now, and she went to Carnegie Mellon and she did her undergrad in chemistry. She can lick her elbow, and her Starbucks order is a cold brew with almond milk, because she's lactose intolerant. So we love dairy free. She, in terms of public speaking, I mean, she'll do it, gets the job done. And her favorite teacher was her chemistry high school teacher. And that's why she did chemistry as an undergrad.
All right. Okay, great. All right, Mallory. Okay, no, Sasha, introduce us to Mallory.
Okay, yeah. So I was paired with Mallory. Mallory goes by Mallory or Mal. Her Starbucks order is a sweet cream vanilla cold brew. Her home department is nuclear engineering, and she does a lot of stuff with the accelerator physics. She's from Dallas, Texas, and went to Texas A&M College Station for her undergrad. She was a double major in chemistry and math, so wow. One fun fact about Mallory is that she bought a puppy impulsively on a spring break road trip. So now she has a puppy, and it's an adorable puppy. I got to see it. And her attitude towards public speaking is very neutral. So she'll do it when she has to do it, but doesn't actively seek public speaking situations. And her favorite teacher of all time is Siva Kumar, which was her Calc 2 teacher, and is the reason why she did a double major in math in her undergrad.
Okay. Double major in math. All right. Awesome. Okay. How about Robin? Robin, who's your partner?
My partner is Lee Chen.
And Lee Chen, where are you?
Hello?
See him. Oh,
Station.
Lee Chen? Oh yeah, there you are. There you are. Okay, good. Lee Chen and Robin. Okay, so Robin, why don't you introduce Lee Chen?
Yeah, okay, so this is Lee Chen. She also goes by Jenny. She's a third-year PhD student in material science and engineering, where she's developing transistors and MOSFETs. She's actually born in Taiwan and went to the National Tsinghua University in Hsinchu City. One fun fact about her is that she likes to cook not just Taiwanese, but all kinds of East Asian food, so Chinese, Japanese, Korean. And we have something in common in that we both hate public speaking. She's pretty nervous and shy about it, as am I. She said her favorite teacher of all time was her master's advisor in Taiwan, who was not only an excellent academic advisor, but just a wholesome friend and mentor in life. That's Lee Chen.
Good. All right. Very nice. Okay, Lee Chen, how about, tell us about Robin.
Robin is Robin Peter, and she doesn't have a special Starbucks nickname, and she just started her PhD program yesterday, so she's in her first year for her PhD program in nuclear engineering, and her research interest is in medical physics. Yeah, and she was born in San Jose and went to University of Chicago in Chicago City. And one fun fact about her is that she loved all American Czech athlete. Yeah, and for public speaking, we both have the same feeling. We just feel very nervous every time, but eventually we will practice many times, and then eventually get it well done and perfect them with our presentation. Yeah, and her favorite teacher of all the time is her high school physics teacher, because at that moment they had some project, and this project was to project the trajectory of the potato. So they prepared a potato gun and then to predict where the potato is landing. So that is the reason why she chose the physics as her major for her undergraduate program. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, great. Lovely stories. This is excellent. All right. So let's see. Who are we missing? Eve? Is Eve here? Don't think so. How about Samuel? Is he here?
Yeah, right here.
There he is. Okay, Samuel Cabrera. All right, Samuel, who's your partner?
Sineb.
Yeah, I'm here.
You guys can hear me and see me,
You're
right?
Zinab?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you and see you, and we see Zinab as well. Good.
Okay, because I just turned on my phone because my laptop webcam doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. So, Samuel, you want to introduce Zinab?
Yeah, so Sineb is a fourth-year PhD student in material science. She's doing computational research and energy generation and storage. She's originally from Iran. She did her undergrad in the University of Maryland, College Park. Fun fact that she likes to play a tar, which I still don't know what it is, but she described it as a Persian guitar. In terms of public speaking, she's not super comfortable, doesn't really enjoy it, but she's more in the middle. And a favorite teacher would just be her quantum mechanics teacher in undergrad.
Okay, quantum mechanics, great. All right, good. All right, Zinab, how about Samuel?
So this is Samuel. He goes with Sam. He born in California. For undergrad, he went to UC Irvine. He's a fourth-year PhD student in mechanical engineering. His field is on energy side. He works on heat transfer. Fun fact about him: he also likes music. He likes to play trumpet, guitar, and accordion. Another fun fact is that he's also getting married in January. So he enjoys public speaking, but he also gets a little nervous sometimes. And he doesn't have any like a particular favorite teacher.
Okay, good. Very well done. All right, very efficient. That was great. All right, Ryan, how about Ryan? There you are. I see you, Ryan. Who's your partner?
I am Ryan, and my partner was Tatiana from Greece.
Oh, that's right. Tatiana from Greece. Okay.
So yeah,
introduce her. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tatiana, as I've already mentioned, she's from Greece. She's in the nuclear engineering department, and she works on designing molten salt reactors in Dr. Fertoni's lab. She did her undergrad in Greece. A fun fact about her is that she doesn't speak Spanish, but does speak German. And then with public speaking, she doesn't love it, but she can do it if she has to. And her favorite teacher was Dr. Fertoni because he is approachable.
Good. Okay. Well done. All right, Tatiana, what about Ryan?
So my partner was Ryan. He's a first-year PhD student in nuclear engineering as well. And he is working with Dr. Scarlett for molten salt chemistry research. He was born in Monterey, and he did his undergrad in Portland, Oregon at the Lewis and Clark College. And one fun fact of him was that he played in the team, on the college team in the tennis sport. So he couldn't really think of one favorite professor or teacher, but he thought about our least favorite teacher, and that was a third grade teacher. And it was because she was trying to convince them that fairy tales and fairies exist, and he thought it was a bit dumb.
Okay, that's good. I like the way you flip that around. Good answer. That's actually helpful. We should know who are the bad teachers and why. Okay, good. Let's see. We have a few of them here. Yoon, do you want to? Who's your partner?
Michael.
Michael what?
Right here.
Kelly.
Michael Kelly. Yep.
Yoon Lee and Michael Kelly. All right. Good. All right. Yoon, you want to tell us about Michael?
Yeah, sure. So I talked with Michael. He's a PhD student in mechanical engineering, studying wave energy. Michael was born in South Dakota, and Michael went to South Dakota School of Mines as an undergrad institution. One fun fact about Michael is that he used to play hockey. His attitude towards public speaking is similar to mine, in that he doesn't like it. He's not a big fan of it, but he likes it if it goes well. His favorite teacher is his high school teacher who introduced mechanical engineering to him. Yep.
Okay, good. All right, Michael, how about you?
Yeah, so Yoon Lee, he's coming from the IEOR department and he's working on optimization in healthcare. And I told him he's going to have to teach me a little bit about how that works in healthcare because I think we need some help with that in the US. And then he was born in Korea, but he did his undergrad in the US at Caltech, and he's currently in Seattle right now. And a fun fact is that he just got married, but unfortunately he's separated right now because he just got here yesterday. He just got moved in yesterday. And he, in terms of public speaking, we had similar thoughts. He's not a big fan, but if the crowd is doing well, they're reading him well, he's enjoying himself. And then yeah, his favorite teacher was his high school math teacher, mainly because they introduced him to the joy of solving math problems.
Good. Okay. Good job, Michael. Okay, good. How about Shunan?
Hi, I'm Shunan. My partner is Mo Liu.
Where's Mo Liu? Wait. Oh, there
This
is
is Mo,
Okay.
yeah.
Mo and Shulian. Okay.
Maybe I can go first.
Yes, go ahead.
Mo Liu's Starbucks nickname is Clark, and his home department is IEOR. His research interests are inventory planning and pricing problems, and he comes from Qixihar, which is a northeast city of China. His undergrad university is Tsinghua University in Beijing, China. And one fun fact about Clark is he likes cooking, especially during quarantine time. And his attitude toward public speaking is he's not very good at public speaking because he doesn't have many opportunities before. And his favorite teacher of all time is his high school teacher because he said he always received compliments from this teacher.
Okay, good. That's a good reason. All right, good. Thanks, Shunan. Mo, how about her?
Yeah, Shunan is a second year PhD student in IEOR department, and her research interest is about online recommendation algorithms. And actually, we are in the same research group now. And she is born in Jiangxi province in China. She did her undergraduate in Shenzhen, in Chinese University of Hong Kong, Shenzhen, in China. The fun fact about her is that she can cut hair by herself. That's a very useful skill during the quarantine period.
Wait, what can she do?
She can cut her hair.
Cut her hair. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
by herself. Yeah, and yeah, and she feels a little bit nervous about public speaking, but she would like to get more training about speaking in public. And her favorite teacher is her undergraduate advisor. He is knowledgeable and nice.
Okay, good job. All right, let's see. So we have Claire, and where's Claire?
Right here, and Preston.
Claire and Preston, right, of course. And wait, let me make sure I find you here. Wave your hands again.
Right here.
Oh, there you are, right up there. Okay, I see you, Claire. Now, where's Preston? Preston, you want to wave your hands?
Can you see me?
Yes.
How about now?
I see you.
Okay, as long as you see him. All right, good. All right, Claire and Preston. Claire, you want to introduce Preston?
Sure. This is Preston Adwezian. I hope I got that right. He confused me, threw out another bad pronunciation. And he's in the nuclear engineering department, and he's studying threat adjudication. Preston was born in Palmdale, California, and he studied physics at UCLA while also playing football. That's his fun fact. That's pretty cool. And he has no problem with public speaking. And then his favorite professor was Dr. Samani at UCLA because she had a great teaching style and passion for the subject.
Excellent. Okay, good. Well, Preston, we're going to put you on the spot since you have no problem with public speaking.
Of course.
And you're going to introduce Claire.
Of course. Claire Arthurs is my partner. I was late to class and didn't catch her engineering focus, but she's at Berkeley, so it's got to be something smart also. She isn't a fan of public speaking, but does have a favorite teacher that incentivized her math performance with ice cream, interestingly. This teacher, however, had many names, and we weren't able to figure it out in the time. She grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, went to Georgia Tech, and now prefers yoga instead of the sport of water polo that she played for a decade.
Excellent. Well done. Okay. So I think, according to my records, we've covered everyone. Did I miss anyone? No? Okay, because I have 3 people absent. I have Salim, Al-Jani, and Elnaz Tafriqi, and Eve Robert, who are not here. Oh, and Alex Dunn. They're not here, right? Okay, good. Well, thank you guys. That was amazing. We had 2 like serious water polo players in the class. That's good to know. And I don't know if you guys had the same reaction I did, but it was very interesting, the pairings, when I was thinking, like, I just said random assigned rooms, but it was interesting what Zoom does to put people together. It was kind of interesting. I don't know if you saw that, but I was seeing like there's interesting clustering going on there. So it kind of made sense in interesting ways. So, okay, this is good. All right, I'll just tell you one fun fact. I have always been a cat person, but during COVID-19, my daughters convinced me and my wife to get a dog, and we were just like, that's just impossible. We just not around enough. They lobbied. They did a PowerPoint presentation, and finally we gave in. And so we got. By the way, we started looking for puppies, and they're like in short supply. There's like a huge puppy shortage. So and Abdullah, I'm thinking of you because I know you're a cat person. But so here's the thing: we finally found a golden doodle puppy, and in St. Louis, and started talking to the breeder and everything else. Long story short, about a month later, Rosie the Riveter arrived. She's a little, like this big, 6 pounds of fluff, and we all fell in love with her. So she's super cute, super friendly. Now she's 36 pounds, so she's grown quite a bit over the summer. But I am now a dog person. I like to say I'm a dog and a cat person, but I get it. And I don't know why I waited this long, because dogs are so much fun. So that was another thing that COVID-19 benefit. So, okay. Well, thank you guys. We've actually gone a little longer than I thought we would tonight, but I appreciate your sticking around. It was so much fun to meet all of you. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you all better as a course of the semester. And thank you for public speaking when some of you didn't like it, but you did a great job without exception. And so we have the assignment, which is your next, is a little more public speaking, but hopefully you now feel like you're among friends. We're going to be very supportive of you. And I'll just tell you one last thing. When you give criticism next week, not criticism, but when I give feedback, and I'm going to want you to give feedback to your partner that you met tonight when they do their 2-minute presentation. And we want to do it in the form of what I call the compliment sandwich. And here's the idea. When you want to give somebody feedback, you give them first a compliment, something you liked, and then give them the criticism, maybe something that they could improve or do better, and then end on another compliment. Okay? So it's a sandwich with compliments on both sides. And that is a very effective tool. You'll find it really helpful in all your life and whatever you do, your colleagues and even your advisor or whoever else you work with, or when you're writing research paper reviews. Start with something positive. Then you could get into the things that you want to criticize and then end on the positive note. That way, the digestion process will be much better. People will receive the ideas much better if you do that. So we're going to try and enforce that in the class. All right? So enjoy, have fun with this project this week. Again, don't feel like it's a burden. And I look forward to seeing you guys all in 1 week, 4 o'clock next Wednesday. All right. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Professor, do you have a moment to chat afterward?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I mean, I have a class that conflicts, but I was told yesterday I have to take this class. I have no issue doing that, but it seems a lot more interactive, and then I want to know if there's a way I can like move it to a different time if available, or if this is the
Yeah.
only one, and like how do I resolve that conflict?
Yeah, so there is a way out of that, and I covered this actually at the beginning of class. There's a couple other versions of this class that are given at different times.
Okay.
So I'm going to put the syllabus in the chat for you.
Okay.
Hang on a second. I'll put it to everyone. This is and then it's here. So click on that for a second, Preston, and then if you
oh yeah, I got this.
You see it, pull it in, and then let me just see. If you go down sort of middle of the page, it says other 375 courses offered in fall 2020. You see that?
I do.
So click on that, and those are a couple of classes. There's actually many more, but if one of those times will work for you, I know that the professor will allow you to switch into that.
Okay.
So because I think it is going to be hard, because as you said, this is, I really is more of a discussion class.
Right.
So missing the first hour would be tricky. It would be, if you were the other way around and missed the second hour, that maybe we could make that work a little easier, but missing the first hour is going to be hard.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Sound good?
Yeah.
So take a look into those and see what you can figure out.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate that.
All right, absolutely. Thanks, Preston. Do you guys do you have questions who are still here?
Yeah, can I also ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay,
Emma.
thanks. Yeah, so I actually emailed you about this just this afternoon
Yeah.
because I'm an undergrad student, so I cannot add myself to this class by myself because I don't have the standing for it. So I'm not sure who should be the one helping me. Like someone have to I guess find me and add me to it.
Yeah, Emma, I saw your email. Let me just I'm gonna do this right now. The person's name is Heather, and Emma.
From CS Advising?
No.
Oh, okay.
And you go under, you wrote me GIAY, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna send a note right here to you're gonna see this email in a second. And can you add her to 375? Thanks. Okay, so Heather is the one. You can just follow up with her. And she's probably busy at this time of the semester, but she'll get you in. And we have one other student who's an undergrad, and she let him in as well. So it's not a problem. I would almost say if it's okay with you, can wait a couple days, like till next week, because things are so hectic. We'll guarantee you to get into the class, and but just do the homeworks and everything else, and we should be fine.
Yeah,
okay?
Sounds good. Okay.
Excellent. All right. Thanks, Emma.
See you next week.
Bye. Okay. See you next week. Anthony, do you have a question for me? Wait, you're muted.
Yes. Yeah. Just a quick question. I'm just trying to ask you about the certificate one, the one that asks the higher education one. Yeah. Is that actually serve as a sort of a job certificate, or is actually just an internal one?
No, that could be useful for jobs. So if you look at the website, the syllabus, you see that it has a link to the certificate in there.
Yeah. I was
so
yeah.
So go in there and look at that, and it's okay. Wait, it has background. Actually, the link before that, I should say, on the syllabus is more on the certificate program. Has frequently asked questions about the certificate program. Do you see that?
Yep.
And that has all kinds of information. That should be able to answer your questions.
Okay, I will check it again. Yeah.
Yeah, but it definitely, excuse me, my understanding is that that is very helpful, that if you ever want to teach a class, you know, anywhere after that, that will be a very nice credential for you.
Of course. Thank you so much. By the way, I love cooking as well. So.
Oh, good to know. All right, Anthony. All right, we're going to talk more about cooking. That's going to be a theme, I think, in this class.
Yeah. Do you know, like, there's, yeah, I will not keep you long. Yeah, there's just a ship in the Half Moon Bay that's selling very cheap fish and very fresh fish. So you may want to check out.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Actually, I might be heading down there soon.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Anthony. We'll see you next week. Bye.